Well, first thing Thursday morning, the World Driving Championship entourage left Bathurst and headed off to Penrith, straight to the Penrith Panthers World of Entertainment Centre, and what a reception they received. Leading the way to the I-Fi Down Under, none other than Jody Jamieson and Tim Tetrick. Meanwhile, most of the touring party enjoyed a game of aqua golf, also at the famous Penrith Panthers. Prior to the racing commencing at Penrith tonight, a special presentation and opening welcome by a very hard-working CEO of the club, Lorraine Pozza. Following each and every heat, the winner received a beautiful Seiko watch from members of the New South Wales Harness Racing Board. Following the third and final heat at Penrith tonight, all drivers were assembled. A special presentation made to each of them on behalf of the chairperson of Penrith Harness Racing, Mr Max Lawton, OAM. A very proud Dexter Dunn finally acknowledged the fact that he was now the World Driving Championship, and joining him, his mother Rose, who has been following from country centre to country centre, cheering home her son. It's been a great series, Dexter, and the round at Wagga certainly was the telling point.
Yeah, sort of wasn't going too good going into Wagga, but with 7 heats there was going to be plenty of points up for grabs, and managed to have some good drives and a good night, so it got me up near the lead, and then I've had a good run since then.
You've had a great run over the past 13 months, Dexter. You've taken out a Hunter Cup, a Victoria Cup, a Miracle Mile, now representing New Zealand and now the World Driving Champion. How do you rate those efforts?
Oh, it's been a good run lately, but I guess it doesn't matter in any sport. Representing your country is a massive privilege, and to win the competition is just a big buzz for me, so it's brilliant.
Cheering you on all the way to the point where she's just about lost her voice is your mother, Rose. Rose, congratulations. You're a very proud mum tonight.
Very proud. Couldn't be prouder.
And Robert arrives on Sunday to cheer him home and see the presentation.
Yes, it'll be fabulous. Yeah, and some of the other family members are going to be here, so it's going to be extra special. You've
been involved in the touring party, and we've just about all know the words now of the New Zealand national anthem.
We've had an amazing trip, and the tour have been so supportive, even though most of them are Aussies. I think they're all flying the New Zealand flag actually the last week.
Well, Rose, congratulations, and Dexter, once again, you're a true champion and you will certainly wear that title proudly.
Yeah, thanks Mick, and #1 supporter here. She's been yelling pretty hard, as you can tell, which has been brilliant.
The first of the 3 heats conducted at Penrith tonight went the way of Canadian champion Jody Jamieson. Well, heat 17 of the Driving Championship going to Jody Jamieson, and Jody, a very patient drive, working out perfectly.
Yeah, as I talked about it earlier, I just love the racing style here. You're never out of it. You never seem to be in trouble as long as you can keep a wheel ahead and use the push-out rule. I mean, it's just it's a lot of fun to do it, and it's taken me a little longer than I would have liked to learn how to do it, but definitely to get back to the winner's circle here in heat 17, it's never too late.
It's been a great day out for all the boys at Penrith tonight. We've been well received at the Penrith Panthers Leagues Club and also by the rugby league team, the Penrith Panthers.
Yeah, and that was the highlight of my day, as you know, Mick. We got to go in there and see how they work out, meet a couple of the management guys, and get to see how things in the life of a professional footy player. So that was the highlight of my day for sure.
You're certainly a truly professional horseman. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
European driving champion Knud Muster, representing Denmark, sent it his very best in taking out Heat 2. Well, Heat 2 on the program at Penrith tonight, going to Knud Muster. Knud, congratulations. You were smiling from ear to ear at Bathurst, and I don't think you're going to wipe that smile away until you get back to Denmark.
No, it's going to stay there for a long time now.
European Driving Championship, how are you enjoying your experience down under?
I think enjoying it very, very much. It's the whole setup has been perfect so far, and the people behind the scene who's making the races for us, it's Gary and Adam. They are doing a very, very good job and making that everybody's feeling good, no matter how we do it in the races. To make sure everybody's feeling good.
Concerning your drive tonight, just a nice patient one, sitting back and charging home late.
Yeah, it's just very nice to drive this horse, just going into a very fine car, I say.
You may be going to Melbourne to pick up a drive or two along with your daughter Michelle, who's going to be riding in a Monty.
Yeah, I hope so. We are going to Melbourne, and if somebody needs a driver, I'm there for sure. And Michelle is going to ride a Monty, so that will be very fun.
Was that man Jody Jamieson wearing the Canadian colours successful in Heat 3 with another pearler of a drive? Well, 2 of the 3 World Driving Championships going the way of Jody Jamieson. Congratulations, Jody. It's been a big night.
Yeah, thank you very much. They told me I had some better drives in Penrith, and I just couldn't wait for Penrith to get here.
Copybook drive once again, carbon copy of the first win.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was in a better spot this time, but Dexosaurus wasn't as good as everyone thought, and you know, it worked out that I could slide out when the pace picked up. I was having some trouble getting the earplugs out, but once I got them out, and this horse just provided me with a huge run down the stretch.
You've come charging up the table. Unfortunately, Dexter just had too big a lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the way it goes. I said earlier on, I said the horse racing's horse racing no matter where you go, but I'm going to retract that statement. I watched Dexter and Chris. You know, Chris has had a bad week, but with horses that just weren't competitive for him. But to watch Dexter go with the horses and the way he can judge time, judge the speed, and make all the right moves, it was actually really something to watch, and I hope people in Australia can really appreciate that.
Well, Jody, it's been great to have you in Australia. In fact, it's been an honour for you and all the other drivers displaying your skills all over New South Wales. Hopefully we have you back shortly.
Yeah, I mean, we got one more race in Menangle, but I want to thank everybody in Harness Racing Australia, Harness Racing New South Wales. It's just been an absolutely great tour. I wouldn't have changed anything about it.
Thanks very much, Jody.
My pleasure. Thanks again.